Hello and welcome to today's video. While yesterday's video was about line 90A, today I will create Helsinki City nighttime bus traffic line 90N. The reason why the line 90A exists is probably that the first lines of 90N in the evening and the last lines of 90N in the morning will be driven as 90A. That's the explanation I can think of why these two lines exist. But nevertheless, line 90N. It runs from the Helsinki city center to Vuosaari. And as usual with to Vuosaari, but not the harbor. That's the difference, main difference between the lines. Also, this line does take some longer detours, but we'll get to them later. As usual, we start from Rautatientori. We stop at Kaisniemen puisto, at Hakaniemi, at Merihaka, at Hanasaari, at Suvilahti, and at Kalasatama. And then let's see what happens after that. I will just have to check it. Yes. It's Kulosaari, Tupasaari, and Kipparlahti. And then we move on to the Herttoniemi metro station, and now it gets a bit trickier. Because yes, we will take this stop at the Herttoniemi metro station. We'll skip the Suunnittelijan katu stop, and we stop at Oravapuisto and at Majavatie. And remember, the Suunnittelijan katu stop is a one-way stop only. I have just built it both ways stop. Then it's Eränkävijän tori, Kettutie. And what will happen next is Kettulehto. As you can see, no such stop exists here. So we're gonna build a slight shortcut here and build the stop called Kettulehto on a track of its own. We will just demolish parts of the park. Goodbye. The environmentalists will be furious. Also, yes, delete station. Oh, this station shall be deleted. What did I actually just delete? Let's start with that. Okay, now I'm safe. So I will create a shortcut like this and delete the. Come on. Delete the station and then actually connect it with the. Oh no, I will definitely not do that yet because of the very small distance. What's this? What do you mean I can't connect with it? Okay, let's do it the other way around. Well, the issues with this self-extending platform seems to be quite common also with stops which don't have a station assigned. Note to self, always create the tracks first. So, there will be a stop, I'm sorry, there will be a stop at Kettulehto in here, and then we will stop probably at the Siilitie 9. No, wait, I have made a grave mistake here. I have made very grave mistakes. Let's go a lot back. We will not be needing that station. We will not be going there yet. Because where we're going to go is Siilitie 13. And then, my friends, this is where we shall turn right. And once again, I shall be cutting corners in here on this extremely strange system, traffic system. I will build a bridge above the troubled water in, no, just kidding, the metro line in here, and then connect with this road up there. And like I said already, I will be in trouble with this traffic arrangement. I will so be in trouble. But let's get to that later. Let's think about it later, actually. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So, after building those tracks, we will then next stop at Itäkeskus. So this is an amazingly long run without a stop. 2.5 kilometers. And after that, we will turn right, and then we will cross the bridge, like previous lines did. And we will go all the way to here. But let's see if we will actually go there. No, we will not. Because after... Yes, after this park, we will actually turn left. And we'll stop at a stop called Kaivon Katsojan Puisto. And what the hell is that supposed to be? Bruntittareparkin. Brunsökarparkin. So there is a park dedicated to someone who searches for wells. I think they should be searching for the nearest Wells Fargo instead. And there we go. We have the crossing. And this, actually, the fact that the signals are on the sides of the road this way is probably the best idea ever, because this has removed the issue with the wrong turning signals, which existed earlier. Then we have Verenottamon tie, Attenteksvägen, which, well, that's probably the only option there is that it's over here. That's it, Zorro. And then what do we have here? We're gonna have Iluodon tie. Iglovägen. And then we're back on familiar track. And that's where we'll connect. And then we build, wait. Build all the blueprints. What's this then? What the hell is that? Well, what's happening over here? Oh yes, it works the way it should. So we get back to lines. Okay. I see absolutely no reason why the bus does not stop at Leikosaaren, so I will just make it stop there. Then we have Vuosaari, and then we head all over the Mosaikkitori. Okay. These are interesting lines. Lokitie. Loggvägen. There we go. That's it. So we're gonna create a crossing in here. Oops. And after Lokitie, our following stop is at Merikorttitie. Wait a second. What? So Lokitie, Loggvägen. Sorry about that. I'm completely lost with this. Lokitie, Koukkusaarentie. Okay. Well, there are a few issues with me understanding this map at the moment, but let's place it there. Koukkusaaren Krokholmsvägen. That's it. These nighttime lines starting with 90 are difficult because there are no direct connections between the railway station and the eastern parts of the city apart from the metro. And so I'm actually creating stops for completely different lines running to completely different places. But let's just don't make that an issue. Now the following stop should be Merikorttitie. Sjökortsvägen. That's it. Great. This line was a bit difficult to create. There are so many different stops in here. There are kind of 3 stops right next to each other with almost the same name, where only certain lines with one stop stopping at each line. That doesn't make sense. But maybe I will again cheat when I create those later lines. The final stop is called Mustalahden tie. Oh, not again. We'll place it here. There we go. And then it's just the only thing left is to go and create the turning point. I will have to return here later and I will have to create the missing stops, that's for sure. But for some reason, the buses I just saw on the stop list, I mean, they don't stop at these stops. They have their own stops, which they use. They're just right next to the stops I just created, so I will just have to see if I'm going to be lazy and create only the and just cheat and let the buses stop at only these stops. But they are 800 lines, or lines starting with 800 and something. So I think it won't be my concern today, and it won't be my concern tomorrow, and it won't be my concern this year. So far, so good. The line is ready. And I can create it to the very end, meaning that after Mosaikkitori, we will turn left here and drive there and stop there, and that's it. Let's go home and end this madness once and for all. Sorry about that. So, hello, welcome on board line 90N. The line runs every night and it runs every 30 what? It runs every 20 minutes. One hell of a line then, and let's open it. Then we will need trains, buses. Running line 90N. Bingo. The line takes quite a lot of time to run, so I'm gonna need a lot of buses here. In fact, I think I'm gonna need 5 or something, which is pretty rare for a night line. Yes, I'm gonna need at least one more. Oh, that counts. That counts. Line number 90N is ready, and so is this video, and I will return tomorrow with a new video. I have no idea yet what it holds. That's tomorrow's business. Until then, it's bye.